Kanye West was hospitalized over fighting with Kim.
Gigi apologizes and sings Broadway.
Kendall Jenner got lip injection.
All that and more on today's Rundown. So the first Hairspray live trailer has come out.
Yes.
It looks so good.
I'm so excited about this. But first, let's talk about something not as exciting, and that is Kanye being hospitalized for what we now know is possibly a fight between him and Kim. Kanye West was rushed to the hospital yesterday, you guys, for a psychiatric evaluation, which was caused by exhaustion after canceling the rest of his St. Pablo tour. He was handcuffed and rushed to UCLA Medical Center in LA after a call was made about him acting erratically. Now, he was at his trainer Harley Pasternak's home when around 1:20 p.m. someone called the cops about a disturbance that became a medical emergency call. According to TMZ, when paramedics showed up at Harley's home, Kanye was much calmer and was resistant to going to the hospital. However, his management and law enforcement convinced him that it was best to go, and standard protocol indicated that he would be handcuffed to a gurney during the transport. Now, sources close to Kanye say that he was getting checked by a doctor for sleep deprivation while at his trainer's house, but someone decided to call the police. Now, Kim was set to make her big debut on the red carpet following her Paris robbery on Monday evening, but she had flown to New York City with Chloe and Courtney to attend the Angel Ball honoring their late father, Robert Kardashian. But upon hearing the news of Kanye, she hopped back on a flight back to LA. Now, all of this has come after that video leaked of Kanye at his St. Pablo tour, basically ranting for 20 minutes about Beyonce and Jay-Z and Hillary Clinton and the radio, and I watched it all last night just to kind of really try to get inside of Kanye's head, because I do think that he's going through something, but I do think that there were some threads of real, honest Kanye in there. Yeah. But I listened to it last night and I was like, yeah, I do think that something is going on with Kanye. According to sources, they're saying that Kanye feels like he's under, quote, spiritual attack right now. He goes through deep emotions. And November is the month that his mother passed away, so that's always a tough month for him. Apparently there are no drugs involved in this situation. It's just a mental health thing, which we all need mental health breaks. Yeah. Doesn't matter who you are, if you have an actual illness or if you're just stressed out, everybody needs a mental health day every now and again. But some new reports are saying, though, that part of the hospitalization was because Kanye supposedly had a really big fight with Kim before this all went down. New claims say that his meltdown was the result of a fight with Kim. She's apparently upset that she has to deal with this drama after the robbery. She wants him to grow up and she wants him to be a man and stop throwing temper tantrums. A source told Daily Mail, quote, Kim is fed up. They've been bickering constantly. She didn't want Kanye to do the tour in the first place. She wanted him by her side as she recovered from her traumatic robbery in Paris. But Kanye has to make the money, you know what I'm saying? Like, he committed to this tour. This is a big chunk of their income coming in based on the tour. And I know that there's a time, and he was with Kim a lot through her recovery, and it's been a couple of months. I think he needs to do some stuff for himself too, you know. Kim has such a great support system around her with her family and her mom, her friends. I know Kanye is her husband, but at the same time, he also has his own thing going, and I don't know if they got in a fight. This is just, if that happened, I think that he needs a little bit of a pass on this.
I mean, regardless, you know, it was kind of odd, even though we know Kanye is a self-made genius, as he likes to call himself.
Yeah.
But we're used to his rants, we're used to that, but it was a lot happening consecutively, like every single show, almost like a Justin Bieber type rant, except this one was a little more dramatic. But I like that you said you watched the videos and like really tried to get into his brain before you made your, because I hate that people are just automatically saying what they want about Kanye just because of their perception of him in the past, or just because they don't like him in general.
Yeah.
Now that we know that Kim possibly could have had a fight with him because of this, I think it changed his perspective, because now that we know, you know, his mom passed in November, he had the fight with Kim, he's still in the aftermath of the robbery, all these things combined, and just knowing how Kanye's brain works, and he is an artist who is so...
it's sensitive.
Yeah, it makes sense, like all the pressure, the fact that he even had to cancel his dates. Like, remember when he left the show in New York to go see Kim after the robbery?
He had to cancel shows.
And then he's done it recently again. It's a lot for him.
Yeah, I agree.
So Gigi Hadid did a Melania Trump impression at the AMAs.
Oh, yes, I saw.
We all saw it.
Yeah.
She was hanging out with Jay Farrell, and let's just say she received some backlash, but she has apologized.
Interesting.
So she sort of apologized on Twitter in a handwritten letter saying, "I removed or changed anything in the script that I felt took the joke too far, and whether or not you choose to see it, what remained was done in good humor and with no bad intent. I apologize to anyone that I offended and have only the best wishes for our country." You know how I feel about things like this. Yeah. I like to find the humorous side, and yes, she's our future possible first lady, but I don't know. I thought it was funny. Like, we have to laugh, America.
Yeah, and I do think that every presidential person, every presidential candidate has been the butt of so many jokes.
Yeah.
Even respectable ones, Bill Clinton, George Bush, Obama, they've all been at the brunt of a bunch of jokes. So for me, I think it's pretty fair game. But as Gigi, I think it's a good move to apologize because honestly, the country is so divided right now. Half of the country, or just under half of the country, voted for Donald Trump.
Right.
You know, and so there is a whole group of your audience that could be Trump supporters. And as a brand, you don't want to completely polarize your audience.
Exactly.
So I get why she
tiptoe.
apologized. You have to tiptoe a little bit, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Well, we talked about a couple weeks ago, probably last week, I think, where we found out that Gigi was on Josh Groban's album, had a little singing. Well, now this week we have some Wicked.
Oh, it's my favorite musical.
I love Wicked. Popular. Okay.
Gonna be popular.
We have a clip of Gigi singing Wicked's Popular, and it's making the rounds online thanks to W Magazine. Gigi was asked her go-to karaoke song, and then she was prompted to sing it and show off her vocals. So let's take a look at this adorable clip.
Popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper ploys when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and flounce. Woo! I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair. I love it. I can sing all day.
So Kristin Chenoweth, who I love, she played Glinda in the original Broadway show.
She did.
And she went to Twitter and she said, "Bravo, Gigi Hadid." So that means it was great, right?
I mean, it depends on who's listening. Here's the thing. I'm such a Wicked fan. I saw it on Broadway. I've probably seen it maybe 10 times.
Yeah.
I am such a picky Wicked person that I don't know that it's up to par. But it was cute.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody, listen, whether you're a good singer or not, I feel like we're all created to sing. So if somebody tells you you can't sing, who cares? You still sing anyway because that's the way God made you.
Come on, Aaron. You better
Yes.
preach. Having church in here.
Yes. Uh-oh. Kendall Jenner might have been the next Kardashian Jenner to get lip injections. And this is all coming because of a Facebook Live video that Kylie Jenner did yesterday. The girls did a Facebook Live chat about their new book, Time of the Twins. Many fans were curious about Kendall's fuller lips after Kendall posted a photo of the chat to Twitter. Kylie took to Snapchat to explain that Kendall did not get lip injections, you guys.
You guys, Kendall let me overline her lips today with lip liner, and everyone thinks she got lip injections. I'm sorry, Kendall.
Kendall is also sparking more rumors of the love variety, you guys. After the VMAs, there was a big after party, and Kendall Jenner was spotted cozying up to a new man. She was seen arriving to Drake's after party at Delilah with Karlie Kloss and Justin Skye. Now, when Laker player Jordan Clarkson walked in, Kendall apparently, quote, lit up, and throughout the night, the two of them were holding hands, as according to sources, cuddling. Jordan kissed her repeatedly on the cheek. A source told E! News, quote, "You could see that they're really into each other, and they certainly weren't hiding it. They were very touchy-feely." Apparently, they were later seen dancing together. Courtney joined their table at one point. They were having the best time. Now, the two of these people have been rumored to be dating several times this year. I think they're gorgeous together.
Yeah. I love it. You know, the weird thing is, because I love Kendall and Kylie, you know, I'm still pushing for a Kendall-Kylie spinoff.
Yes.
But I really want to see her. I know she's an independent woman, she's traveling the world, but for some reason I just want her to be in a relationship. Like, you know, we've never really seen Kendall in a committed relationship.
Long-term, yeah.
I want to see that happen. I want to see it.
Yeah,
and they're cute.
Yeah, they are so cute. They would make the most beautiful children ever. I'm all about people making babies on this show.
Yeah.
If you make good babies together, that's when I think you'll be a good couple. So terrible. I like them together. I agree with you. We've never seen her outside of Harry Styles, which she keeps coming back to. We've never seen her with anyone. I had like a hint or a feeling. It was just a feeling that she might be bisexual, which might be part of the reason why she hasn't come out and dated people publicly.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's just a feeling I have. Like, that's not actually a real thing. So who cares? I want her to be happy. She just bought a new house. It's a perfect time to have a new man in your life.
So guys, I know Aaron's excited. I am excited. The hairspray trailer.
I'm so excited.
The hairspray. The hairspray trailer is finally here, and Ariana Grande posted it to her Instagram. You have to see this.
December 7th on NBC.
So remember Ariana Grande won the Artist of the Year on Sunday. So
Yeah.
the crew surprised her with the cake to celebrate. And I have to say, she was so nice.
Yay, Ari.
Happy Artist of the Year.
Okay, so the interesting thing is Lindsay Lohan has somehow come into this conversation with Ariana Grande. She commented on Ariana Grande's photos. And you're gonna wanna look at this. So she commented on a photo of Ariana dressed as her Hairspray character, writing too much makeup. But get this, she did the exact same comment on at least 2 other photos of Ariana on Instagram. What? Like, part of me was her account hacked because Lindsay Lohan just popping up randomly? Like, why?
I don't know. I don't know. I've not been a big fan of Lindsay Lohan over the past couple of years. I think she's been through a lot. I gotta give that girl a pass because she's not quite as strong as she used to be. So I don't know. I think Ariana Grande is probably like, what? Like, no one cares.
Don't respond.
Really?
Ariana, don't respond. But if you do, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. If she responds, you know you'll hear it right here on Dura First.
Oh, gosh.
All right, guys, Kanye West, what is your thoughts on all that's happening in his life? Do you think he really is having some sort of mental breakdown? Do you have any well wishes for him? Let us know in the comments.
And what did you think of Gigi's version of Popular? Are you a fan? Should she do Broadway? Should she come out with an album, do a duet with Zayn?
Whoa. Calm down.
I have high hopes.
Let us know what you think in the comments, guys. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with us every day. Emil and Aaron, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
For more, click love to see Taylor Swift respond to Drake's Apple Music commercial.
Or click right to witness Justin Bieber get pantsed by a fan.